What's up, friends? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another live stream. How's everybody doing today? How's our week going so far? Oh, Pink Sparkle, she's back. You were here early. Damn, you were here real early. You've been waiting. Southlander is here. Hi, Karen. We have Annika. Sabriel is here. Lady Miss G, D, Rachel, Cheryl is here. Shout out to my replay crew who is watching this. I hope you're excited to hang out with me today. What is up? We have other Karen, Clarissa, Mandy, Phyllis. She says, "Go Spurs!" Yeah. We've got, who did I miss? Simply Swatched. Clarissa says, "Go Spurs." Rachel, Lauren. How is everybody? Southlander says, "I'm waiting for my Sephora order to arrive with the eyeshadow palette from the Tom Ford Soleil collection. Taking forever." How late do your Sephora orders come? Because it's kind of late in the day. Nicole is here. Mandy says, "I get to join the Marc Jacobs party. I got serving, so tea, facts, and the bronzer." You got like everything that I got. Clarissa says, "I got the Marc Jacobs bronzer, 2 blush sticks, and the highlighter. I was going to get the eyeshadow, but I'm really loving the Violette France ones." Yes, I'm wearing one of them today. I have all of them next to me right here. Because I've been filming the past 2 days. I was like working all day today, guys. So if I'm like kind of goofy and out of it, that's why. I just filmed the Luxe edit for next week. Angela, hello. Sarah, hello. Verena is here. Let me see. Rachel. Nicole says, "I haven't picked up any Marc Jacobs yet. Have so much stuff already." Good evening, says Paula. Amy is here. Jennifer says, "Hi, everyone. I made it to a live for the first time in forever. Yay." Hey, hi, Neetu. I was going to text you, Neetu, and see how you were doing. I was just thinking about you. Wendy is here. Dawn is here. Cheryl, MC Kinnett, Marie, Laura. D says, "I can't decide which Caroline Meteorites shade to go with. I keep going back and forth between translucent and cool. Thinking cool might be too yellow leaning after watching Han Beauty video." I got the cool shade. The translucent, it washes me out. Those lighter shades from Guerlain, they really wash me out. So this is what I got. Oh my gosh, my thing is reflecting light into my face. Aw, Minnie's sunbathing on the windowsill. So cute. You're so cozy. The windowsill's all hot from the sun, and she's lying on it. That's probably so cozy. Yeah, I came to set up for the live. I had to get out of this room. It was so hot. So I was like setting up last minute. And she's like asleep on my chair. I was like, excuse you. I need to sit there. She was so comfy. But yes, I like the cool shade. Is it yellow? I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's a little yellow in tone. I don't know. But it's called cool. I think it's meant to, I thought it was meant to have more of a cool effect with the, why can't I think? The like color correctors, you know? Hi, Lauren. Hi, Miss Belly Dancer Girl. Lenley, Sandy. Sarah, hi. Midlife Beauty File. Everyone's a Spurs fan here. I love it. I hopped on a call with somebody the other day and they thought I was from New York or they thought I was in New York and they started talking about like the Knicks and I was like, no. You're talking to the wrong person. It's okay. I love all my New Yorkers out there. Lauren, hello, Sarah, Justine. Heather says, I love the video on the bags you bought. They're all so good. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. I feel uncomfortable doing those haul videos, but like that video is like my best performing video of like the past couple of weeks. So clearly people like it. So I'm glad you guys like it. They're fun to make. I always come back with something. And I use all the bags in my content. So I'm glad you guys liked it. Dee says she likes the Paris videos. My parents watch those videos like it's, they sit and watch, they like sit together and like watch the vlogs. They don't watch my other videos, but they watch like the ones my mom is in. And my mom texted me yesterday and she's like, it's resistant, not resistant. And I'm like, what is she talking about? And I'm like, oh, she's correcting a spelling mistake in the vlog. I'm like, Mom, do you know how many spelling mistakes I have to catch when I'm QAing these videos? She catches everything. Hi, Hillary. Oh, Melody First Live. Welcome. Sarah says, I'm loving the Marc Jacobs bronzer. Me too. But you know what I've been wearing more? I think I showed this to you guys last time. Forgive me if I said this already, but the amber shade of the new meteorites, the pressed meteorites. This is what I'm wearing today. It is so good. There isn't, unlike the pearls, there's no pink color with this. The pearls have a rose toned pearl that's like mixed in with the other colors. So it's not as pink. So it works really well as a bronzer. Rachel says, I think I'm going to get the translucent pressed meteorites as an under eye brightener. That would be good. Yeah, that's what I would do if I were to get that shade. It would be for that. Oh no. Nicole says, I'm waiting for my Sisley eye balm from Derm Store. Is it taking a while? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes Derm Store does take a while when they have those sales. It is worth it though, because the sales are really good. I didn't order anything in this sale, but I did the last sale. Jennifer says, I went a little cray-cray at the Surratt sale. Can't wait for my order. What did you get? Hi from warm and muggy Maryland. Maryland does get a little muggy, doesn't it? Nichu says, it's so muggy here in DC. It's been muggy here too, because it's been very stormy, but we got a little bit of a break from that. I can't say it doesn't get as muggy as the East Coast, but during the spring when we have these thunderstorms, it's like every day it says thunderstorm, 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 but like you don't really know what it's going to be, Like it'll be gross in the morning, like, heavy rain, and then it'll be like sunny and nice in the afternoon. So you really don't know what you're going to get. Vulu says, I really caved at four Marc Jacobs lipsticks, mascara, 2 blush sticks, 4 eyeshadows, bronzer, and the highlighter. Wow. But you know what? Like, it's all good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't know about the highlighter. I didn't try that. I did just repost something from another creator that I've been following for a long time who's not a beauty creator, and her highlighter was all like dried up. Or maybe that's how it was supposed to be. I have no idea, but it looked not good. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, see, fantastic. I've been having a rough week. I just want to talk beauty and get my mind off things. Don't you worry. That's exactly what we're going to do. All that jazz. 1, 2, 3. How you doing? You guys are saying, hi, Minnie. Minnie, did you get out of the sun? She moved over like just a foot to a slightly, like, I guess, less warmer patch. That was so funny. She's like, I'm going to get up and move just a foot over. Hi, Talitha. Is the Chantecaille bronzer limited edition? I don't think so. I don't think most bronzers are limited edition. Unless you're like Dior and you do weird, or Chanel and you make weird things like mascara limited edition. I did email them and they very kindly said they would send me both of the bronzers, guys. So hopefully soon. It takes a while for them to get to me, but they did say they would send them to me, which was very nice of them. Hi, Laura. Oh, need to. You're still sick. Feel better. It's so boring to be homesick. I know. Are you watching Love Island? I have not watched any Love Island this week. I have a lot planned this week. Some fun things, some work things. Mandy says I just watched Han Beauty's video on the Victoria Beckham Beauty blushes. I'm kind of side-eyeing them. Love Victoria Beckham, but I have questions. Not sure I want answers. I have thoughts on those. I have thoughts. Justine said she is loving the new Chantecaille bronzer in Soleil. You guys says you love a good haul video. I know you love a good haul video because the video is 1 out of 10. The haul videos always get more views than the vlog videos. And it's so annoying, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to give the people what they want. That's what's important. I'm just reading what you all are saying. D says, I only got to watch part of the bag haul video. Looking forward to the rest. Ooh, you're gonna see the other half of the bags. Do you guys like the ones that I picked? I really was not expecting to be gifted any of the bags. Like I went, and we would like film, and then at the end they'd be like, wait, where are you going? Aren't you gonna like pick a bag? And I was like, oh. Or I would go to buy the bag and they'd be like, they were like, no, they're like, no, we won't, we're hosting you. Like, I offered to pay and they would not let me pay. They were very nice. Oh, Kiki Blaze says, love finding about the new brand Bonastre. Love the aesthetic. Isn't that a cool brand? And I didn't get to film it, but one of their founders was in the store and he was telling me all about the brand and everything. And his business partner was going to come, the guy who does the designs, but then he ended up not being able to come because it was a long day and we showed up like late in the day. But I didn't get to get it on camera, but he was telling us all about the bags, like really nice team. All of the brands, everybody was really, really nice and like very genuine and like let us like, you know, film whatever we wanted. Like it was so nice working with all those brands. But yes, I love their aesthetic. I think that if you want something that's kind of like if you like Prada, or something a little bit edgier like that, it's a really good, very high quality alternative to that. Chicken Friends also likes Bonastra. The edgier aesthetic is so my thing. Good, guys. Thank you for this feedback because, like, it's just like I try to give a good mixture of styles. It's just like hard to know what people will like. Like some of the brands are very girly, some of them are very modern, some of them are very like contemporary or classic. So I try and just do a good mix. So I'm happy to hear that. Um Hello from Philadelphia, Kathleen. Swatches by Low from Maui. Are you usually in Maui or are you traveling? Ian Salim says, I managed to get one Marc Jacobs eyeshadow, lipstick, and joystick each, and they are all fantastic product. Oh, good. Okay, Angela's saying the Money Shot highlighter is good. Is it supposed to be like a dry little disc? Or do you think that person that posted on Instagram got one that was dry? Oh, thank you, Heather. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the video. Thank you. It takes a lot it takes a lot of time to film and edit. I really like making those videos. Um Maddie, first time at the live. Well, she said this is my first time making the live video, not just watching it later, smiley face. Yay, I'm glad you could join us, but also thank you for watching it later. I'm always like the people that watch the replay, like you guys are the best because not only are you watching this like long live stream, but you're watching it after the fact, which I like to do, but I know not everybody likes. Y'all are the real ones, in addition to everybody here. Sorry, a lot of you guys are liking the Marc Jacobs. Joyce is here. Welcome. Lauren wants to know if I'm going to any World Cup games this month. I'm not. No. I do not. I don't plan ahead very well for things. Like even when I plan trips, it's like pretty last minute. If somebody wants to invite me to a World Cup game, I will come and I will enjoy myself. Depending on the price, I would even pay for my ticket. I don't know. Can you buy tickets now? I think a lot of them are being resold, right? It's pretty expensive, but I would like to. I really like watching soccer. Sylvie, thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, it's so nice to have you on here. Happy to hang with the beauty peeps. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, hey, new. Sorry, guys. I'm like so thirsty. I have my Hello Kitty mug here, my newest one. Vulu says, keep an eye out. Sephora did restock a few eyeshadows and lipsticks today, but one was gone from my cart before I could check out. So you got to be quick. Yes, you got to be quick. I know I should keep a better eye out to see. But you know what? Like they're going to be restocked. Like at least, it just depends on how quickly you want it. Angela says she's on the fence about the Chanel duos. Intense Glow is my color. The other two colors won't work for my skin tone. I am light medium, slightly olive. Well, for those of you who are, there's a lot of you guys who are light medium, slightly olive in the chat. Which one would you guys use? Why do you think the other colors won't work? Because they're very pigmented. The coral one is beautiful, This, the one I wore on the live, this one, the Gentle Glow. I think this one is my favorite. This one that I put on last time. Do you guys think, would this not work on your olive skin? Let me know. D got the Marc Jacobs Daisy Hair and Body Perfume Mist. It smells so good. Can't wait to try it for real tomorrow. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I'm just realizing, hold on, let me get my other new makeup stuff here. I was like, I just like to have all these things next to me in case you guys mention them. Yeah, I got Marc Jacobs here. Guys, I haven't gotten to try them yet. I'm so bummed because I was just too busy yesterday and today, but I finally got the Mature Beauty eyeliners. The packaging is so nice. So these, if you guys watch Glam Girl Gabby, this is her new brand, Mature Beauty, and this is her first product. And the brand is sort of, I would say, designed. It is inspired. It is catering to people with more mature skins. That's why it's called Mature Beauty. So I just got these and they have the nicest brush. I love that it's angled on the other end, and then they are ones that you sharpen. So I can't wait to play around with these. I know some of you guys already got these, but I don't know why I thought of that, but I literally just got these in the mail like yesterday. I was so excited. I liked the vlog, says Erica. Yay. Jessica says, I love the video from today. I'm so glad. Yeah, you guys love the hauls. I love a good haul too. I don't blame you. I like a good haul. I like it. I like long, chatty videos. Simply Swatch says, I'm always looking for silver hardware. Yes, Bonastre has only silver hardware. They said they wanted to be more unisex, like they're intentionally going for kind of like an edgier look. So I believe he said all the bags have silver hardware. They have some really cool silhouettes. Okay, Maddie said that the Marc Jacobs highlighter that she got was more of a jello bouncy consistency. Okay, yeah, so she definitely got a dud. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, this is definitely dried out. Yeah, I'm reading all the comments, but I'm like, so. Hi, Christiane. You moved to New Jersey. Oh, your granddaughter was born. Yay! Wow, that time went by really fast. I remember when you told us about that. Congrats. Oh, that's great. I'm curious where in New Jersey you live, but you don't have to tell us for if you don't want to. That's great. Congrats. Oh, Lenley wants to know if the Charles Hammett bag. Lenley, I think I have the large. Like, I'm almost positive I have the bigger one because the smaller one looks much smaller. I'm almost positive I have the large. That was a great question. I have a travel bag video coming up very soon this weekend. When will I do a luxury bag? Oh, another luxury bag vlog. Probably never. I'm going to do one for my members, but I don't cover, whenever I do anything luxury on my channel, like nobody watches it. So I know some of you guys like it, but it's like not my niche, you know? It's a different viewer. But if you like luxury bag vlogs and hauls, I highly recommend my friend Steph. Her handle is the handbag holic here on YouTube, because she does really good vlogs and hauls, and she focuses more on luxury. So I would definitely check her out. And then also Cassie Thorpe, who's super sweet. She does very, very regularly. She does both bags, but also fashion luxury vlogs. And she's like really funny and entertaining. That's who I really like to watch. Kimmy is asking, she says, I'm a silver hardware girl. What is a must have? If you're a silver hardware person, if you want something more classic looking, I think the Le Teneur is good. If you want something edgy, I would say Bonastre. It's hard to say what is a must have, right? Because I get a lot of questions to like rank the bags or like rank the quality, but it's kind of hard to do because it's just like, they're all really good quality, and like that's why I reached out to them, or like that's why they're being featured in the first place. Sometimes I have random brands send me things and I don't really like the quality, and so I don't recommend them on my channel, to be honest with you guys. So like if they've made it into the vlog, if they've made it into the video, it's because like it's Sophia approved. But I really, when it comes to the silver hardware, I mean, obviously I purchased the Le Teneur and I like the Bonastre. If you like something more dressy and sleek, I really like that Atelier Auguste. They have like the navy with the silver hardware. I really like the look of that. But it really just depends on your personal style. You guys are so cute. You're all saying which bags you want. Oh, Swatches by Low is on vacation. Yeah, I love it. Pink Sparkle says, us hardcore Sophia stans will happily watch all the content. I know. Maybe on a live stream, we could have like a mini live stream. If there's like a luxury bag thing you want me to do, like if there's a topic, we could do a live stream so we could like have more fun with it. Maybe. And it would be for everybody, not for members. Southlander likes the tote bag from RSVP. Hold on, I gotta catch up. You all are telling me that the Marc Jacobs thing should not be dried out. Hi, Safi JC from Italy. It's 2:20 a.m. Thank you for joining us late night. Late night in Italy. You guys ever heard that radio show that's like, Delilah? And she's like, hi, everybody. Let me give you some love advice. That's what I was thinking. Late night from Italy. Delilah. Valerie says, I want to talk about the Victoria Beckham Beauty blush sticks. I don't understand them. D says, I definitely want an LM bag. Love the cool handle for the strap. Oh, yeah. What's funny too, guys, is like I mean, I obviously like use all these bags and stuff, and like I'll take them with me. Like, you know, I like to shop at luxury shops, or I like to see what they have, and I will take my mid-range bags when I go to a luxury store, and like almost every time the people that work in the luxury store are like, "What is that bag? Where did you get that bag? Like, what is this?" Because like they don't know what the brand is, and then they're like, oh, can I try it on? Can I look at it? They're always asking me about the mid-range bags. So I'm trying to read this thing. Team Robert, One Verse Live. Welcome. I love your little photo. You're so smiley. I know it's tiny, but I can see. Magic Dark Star from the UK. Magic Dark Star from the UK. Oh my gosh, Kiki Blaze, World Cup is doing a halftime show for the first time. Shakira, Madonna, and BTS will be the performers. Ah! Oh, yeah. I love that. I love Shakira. I love Shakira. I love BTS, says Joanne. You guys are saying that the World Cup tickets are way too much. You'd rather spend it on makeup. Nicole wants to know, how did I get all those bags home from Paris? Because, yes, I had to get 10 bags back. The real question is, how did my mom get all of her antiques back from Paris? No. Hers were much heavier than mine. No, I have a large, like basically it's like the size of like a check-in bag. I have a large duffel bag, which I bought in Paris actually, that folds up. It's like a sporty duffel bag. It folds up. I put that in my check-in. And then when I come back, I basically take that, I unfold it, and I essentially have a second check-in suitcase because I'm always buying things. And like, it just, every time I go, I'm like getting stuff and like, maybe I'm somewhere and I buy a coat, like something bulky or a jacket or I don't know. I'm always getting random things when I travel. So short answer is I have a fold out duffel bag and then I just redistribute everything to make sure nothing gets damaged. Yes, ticket pricing for live events has become a luxury experience now. So sad. No, it's so expensive to go to any of these shows. Like a lot of times there'll be an artist because I live like downtown, so it's not hard for me to go to a concert or something like that. And I'll see an artist is coming into town, and then I look at the ticket prices and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I don't really want to sit in the nosebleeds. I don't know. I'm the kind of person like I'll pay a lot of money for like one show for really good tickets to like one thing that I want to go to. And then for everything else, I'm like, nah, do I really want to go to this? What are my thoughts on the Kosas cream blushes? These are very pretty. Hold on, I got some here because they sent these to me. They are really beautiful. I think the shades are great. They are quite emollient. And actually, I want to see, let's see how do these compare against the Chanel ones. So this one here is called Ripe. And I'm going to compare it with Intense Glow. So you can see this comparison. This is the Kosas, this is the Chanel. I know they're not the same shade, but like the Kosas are more pigmented. I feel like it's kind of a similar vibe. Like they both give kind of a dewy look, but I think because the Kosas are so pigmented, you don't need to use as much. So I think if you are worried about something being a little too greasy or sticky, I actually think these Kosas ones are really nice and the shades are super beautiful. So I think that is a good option. But the Chanel ones, they're definitely more of like that sheer balmy look, like a translucent look to the skin, like a glass skin type of look. I like both of them, but I just thought I would show that to you so you kind of get the sense for how pigmented they are. Erica says, ooh, I want the Mature Beauty eyeliners. I love Gabby. Yes, she sent them to me. I've been loving the eyeliners, says Holly. That's so good. Angela wants to know how they compare up against the Marc Jacobs for longevity. Yes, I can't tell you yet because I haven't tested them, but I am also curious. They're super creamy though. Wow. This is the brown. Wow. I'm like, what? Something here smells fruity. It might have just been like from something other things I swatched on my hand. I don't think it's this. Wow, these are really, really creamy and blendable, which is what you guys were telling me. Oh, Mallory says that they're next level. She says she thinks they're better than Victoria Beckham. The brush is a game changer. The sharpener is a must-have. Okay, well, you guys heard it from Mallory. This is top shelf for Mallory. I do think that this type of brush really does help. Like, if you just want to like very gently drag out the color, this is so nice. So, so nice. New from Italy. Welcome, Safi. Is one of the Chanel duos similar to the Delice blush that was in the basket? Oh, I didn't get that one. I'm not sure, but I know a lot of you guys did. So I'm not totally sure. Hi, Red Herring. Good morning to you. Where are you joining us from? Oh, Mandy says that the Gabby's liners are so good. I went back and bought the 2 shades I missed on my first order. No way. Now I'm like so excited. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have a calmer day. So I'm gonna have to leave these out on my vanity so I remind myself to use them. Wow, Lulu said the shipping was really fast. Dee wants me to swatch them. Do you guys want me to swatch them? I can swatch them. I have all the new stuff with me here, so I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. And then we'll talk about the new stuff in a couple of minutes. Let me just moisten my makeup eraser because I was rushing, guys. I was so tired. Okay. Yeah, so this I'll swatch them for you guys. I'll let you know which one is my favorite and we'll react to them together because I literally just got them. So this one is called Dark Brown. Oh. They are very soft. Wow. That is rich. Rich. The next one is chocolate brown. So this is the one that I had swatched earlier. Yeah, they're very creamy. So that's going to be chocolate brown. I like that. That one's going to look nice on my eye color. This one is black. I know she's been working on these for a while. Excited to see what else she launches. That is the black. I would say, yeah, if you are a fan of Victoria Beckham ones, I think you will really like these. This one is steel gray. Gabby is like, she is an overachiever. Like, she's very particular. So, like, whatever she puts together, you know, it's going to be like really well thought out. So this is the steel gray. So this one has shimmer to it. You see that reflection? That's very sophisticated. So that one's a little, it's got a little something, something there. And then here we've got champagne bronze. I was excited to see this one. Okay. So this one is a lighter shimmery bronze. So this is the lightest one. That's nice. I don't know. I think this champagne bronze would be the one that I like put on as like a really quick look. I feel like I could just pop that on and smudge it out and it would be a really quick look. But I do love a good chocolate brown. So you guys let me know which shade is your favorite. Let me know. Let me know. Hold on. Let me catch up with the chat. I'm so sorry if I missed any of you guys. Okay, you guys are laughing at my Delilah stuff. I am so behind. I'm sorry. Okay, good. I'm like going through like, okay, they liked it. I think Delilah is still on. You guys, do you guys like my Delilah voice? Should I just do that all the time? I was just doing it for the people in Europe who are come watching late at night. Delilah. Someone's taking the LSAT. Oh, see, fantastic. Good luck. You can do it. You can do it. You got to just stick to it. I know what that feels like. Karen, you like the Goji blush on me? Yeah, you influenced me. It looks so good, right? This is the Dior. I wore this yesterday, the Goji blush. So I can swatch that for you guys if you are interested in. I would say that the Mature Beauty liners, these are creamier than Sarah Creole. These are like, I think, designed to be very, very soft and smudgy. Okay, so I do need them. I need more colors, says Angela. Someone paid 60 grand for one ticket to game 3 Monday night. That's a lot of gorgeous bags, clothes, and makeup, lol. Something tells me that that person already has a lot of that stuff and like needs something to spend money on. Yes, 2026 has been the year of bomb blush launches. I know everything is expensive, not just tickets. Where can you get the mature liners? On their website, I believe, is just where they are. Let me make sure. Yeah. Let me put them in the shopping guide. Boop. And then I'll share the link with you guys. Yeah, I think for now it's just on their website. Let me just put the link in here so it's clean for you all. Hi, Josiane. Welcome from Brazil. That's so weird. You guys are saying the Kosas concealer stinks. Like mine, like I've been using mine for the past couple weeks a lot, and like mine is totally fine. So weird. You guys say you love the steel gray. Hi, Anne Marie. She said, I really hope they will deliver to my country, the Netherlands and Europe soon. I know. Or maybe I can do like a giveaway or something and you guys can have a chance to win. The bronze is stunning, says Mallory. Holly says, I've been loving those liners. So smooth. The gray looks so unique. A lot of you guys like the steel gray and the champagne bronze. Yes, Delilah is still on. She's still going. Karen says, I need to write an intro song for the lives. I should. I should just have AI write it for me. Hi, Lorena. That blush combo is Chef's Kiss. No, seriously though, I'm glad that you guys told me to put the stick on top of the powder because it really does look very good and it wears very well. I really liked it. So now I'm going to do that with the other ones that I bought that I already own. Yes, I made it to a live. Tall with Curves XO. You guys are asking me if they set down like I needed like I needed to wait. So they definitely like they don't blend away easily, but they do not set down like a lot of the I don't know, what's an example? Like the Marc Jacobs. Like they're much more like moisturizing. See, like I'm rubbing it and it's moving. It's not waterproof, but I do have to like actively rub it to get it to blend. So it's more like the Victoria Beckham ones. That's after it's set down for a little bit. Sandy says, I have the steel gray and the dark brown, and I love them both. Oh, good. Yeah, so they set down pretty well, but not fully. So it really just depends. Like, do you want something that is like creamier and maybe more moisturizing, but like doesn't set down as much? Or do you want something that's a little less creamy, but it sets down more? I do think these set down more than the Victoria Beckham ones. I'll have to go back and forth and like compare them for sure. But it does seem like these set down more than Victoria Beckham. Don't know how these would go in like the waterline or tight line, etc. I've seen her demo them and tight line with them in her videos. So I would assume that I would assume that they would work well for that. They don't move on my eyes, says Mallory. Yeah, I would stop like thinking of whether or not, like, when it comes to eyeliners, there's different kinds. And so it really depends on like the experience you prefer and the type of eyeliner that you're going to be doing, because I don't think that a Victoria Beckham liner is less good than a Sarah Creel eyeliner. They're just like different types of formulas, you know? So it really just depends on what kind you like. I mean, I like them both. I just use them for different things. Okay, Mallory says that she tight lines and they're still there at the end of the day. That's good. I'm gonna have to try that tomorrow. I wanted to show you guys as well. I don't think I had this last time. I did get um, the lip plump from Guerlain. I'm gonna be putting this on. This is in Warm Glow. I don't have anything on. Well, I did have something on my lips, but it is worn away. But I wanted to show this to you, these new lip plumps. There's this color, which is Warm Glow, and then there's a Cool Glow, which has a blue tint. And so I wanted to show these to you because these have the same base as the regular lip oils from Guerlain that I love, but they don't have the pH color changing. It's just it's really just like the oil. And then there's beautiful sparkles in here that make the lips have more of a plump appearance. There is a very, very, very subtle, like, tingly ingredient in here, but it's not really something that's going to cause the lips to swell dramatically. So, like, it's marketed as a lip plumper. I feel a little hint of freshness on my lips, but it is so subtle. It kind of just feels like I had just been chewing gum, but it like really doesn't burn. It's extremely subtle. So, as long as you don't mind a subtle little freshness, it still smells like honey. They smell like honey, but they have like that little fresh, tingly sensation. But it's probably like the most subtle plumper that I've tried, or at least in a while. So yeah, I really like these, but I just wanted to let you know because a lot of you guys were hoping that these were not color changing, and I am reporting to you that they are not color changing. See? Otherwise, my lips would be, this is my natural color of my lips. Otherwise, they would be like bright pink. Okay, adding Guerlain lip plump to the Monday list. Yes, it's very good. It's very good. So yeah, just wanted to let you know there's only those two colors, but it's good. So this has been in my handbag. Do you guys want me to swatch the Goji blush? Maybe we'll do that real quick. Yeah, see these liners, like I still have to kind of, like, I can wash them off. I can wash them off with my makeup eraser, but I do have to, like, they have staying power. Yes, glad they are not color changing, says Need to. I don't know, like I don't really feel like it plumps much. I would not buy these for the plumping effect. There are some that like burn and plump really well. But I don't think that this is one of them. I think it's like super subtle all around, but it really makes the lips look nice, and they're super hydrating. Like I love the formula. I would buy it for the formula, and just it makes your lips look good. I did not get the tan palette or the YSL cushion. No, I haven't gotten any of those yet. Um, I don't know. Maybe this weekend if I go to the mall. I don't know why I would go to the mall, but maybe I'll go. Um, I had so many products to review this month that I actually had to remove some of them because I just like didn't have the bandwidth to do so many products. So here is Goji. I do think that the powder looks a little bit more browny than the balm. If you go to my Instagram stories, I did post a look with this. And yeah, it's just like a really nice, I mean, it's pigmented, but I don't use, I'm not heavy handed with it. But that is the Goji shade. I do not have the Gucci palette. I don't plan on getting that, but we will talk about that. Everything from Gucci is going to be like discontinued. Like they're launching thing after thing, but like I think it's all going to be rebranded like at the end of the year. Holly says, I got the cool lip plumper. I really like it. I feel the regular ones even make my lips look a little plumper. Same with these. Oh, yeah. Like the plain one, like just the formula itself, it does make the lips look plump. Like they just look very like, it gives you a little lip filler look. But even now, like I don't even really feel anything on my lips. They're much less tingly compared to the Dior Maximizers. It's like really, really slight, really slight. It's more of just like a nice lip oil. Hi, Alicia. She says she wants the belt, the Fauvette belt with the sun and chain on it. Isn't that such a cute belt? I love chain belts. I actually wear them quite a bit. So Gucci, like the license was transferred between companies. Um, who had it before? Was it Cody that had it before? The license is moving to a different company. Yeah, there's a lot of talk that like everything's going to be discontinued and redone. If there's something that you like from Gucci Beauty, I would buy it this year. Like I would buy it now. If you haven't noticed, the bronzers have been sold out for a while in a lot of places. So that's what people are saying. What is it like? Let's see, Gucci Beauty license. Let's see here. I think it was L'Oreal favors early access. I think it was transferred from Coty to L'Oreal. Yeah, I don't know where they landed on that or how much time we have. I don't want them to. I just think that I don't know if Gucci Beauty is safe right now. Good thing I already got my Gucci bronzer, lol. Yeah, same. Yeah, I've used it so much. I still have so much left though. Um, anything else you guys want me to swatch? Do you want me to swatch the NARS blushes? These are so good. I love these. These are going to be my monthly favorites, definitely. Do you want me to swatch these beautiful shades I picked up? This is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. This is called Que Calor. This is the one that you guys said you liked when we talked about them before. Karen says, yes, please. Yeah, let me know if there's anything else, guys, that you think I might have here. And then I'll open up our pass or yes for our second part of the stream. The darkest, please. Yes, please. Okay, we'll do that real quick. So this is the one I have on my cheeks right now. Que calor. Anne Marie, thank you so much for the super chat and for staying up to hang out with us as always. This is a beautiful, like, nudie rose. How pretty is that? These, they last very long and they easily blend into the skin. I'll put a little more on. This is a Chantecaille brush. I just grabbed whatever was there. They are not dewy. They are pigmented and they dry down nicely. So if you don't like the balms, if you're like, no, I want something that lasts, that's not sticky, that's like pigmented, dries down, this would be what you would want. What are you wearing on your eyes? On my eyes, I have the sweet pink Chanel stick that's going to be coming out in the Summer Nights collection. And then I'm wearing the, what's it called? The latte shade, the little boring brown shade in these violette shadows as like the base. Let's put a little bit of this on here. I might have put too much, but we'll see. Ooh, so much. So yeah, you can see, like, you get some playtime. They're super pretty. So that was the Que Calor. Here, I'll swatch that again since I used the swatch. Okay, this one is called Brash. Good night, Anne Marie. Thank you, Sherry. Oh no, she said, I feel like a makeup Karen. My Marc Jacobs package was ripped. The highlight was dry. The liners keep breaking and the shadow disappears on me. Am I wrong? You tell them, Sherry. Give them a piece of your mind. Let Sephora know. The liners keep breaking. Really? I'm really sorry to hear that your highlighter was dry. It sounds like that is an issue, a quality issue. The shadows are disappearing on you. Well, guys, has that happened to anybody else? Let us know. Is there a trick to these? This is Brash. This is like a blonde. This is a bronzer color. It's like a brownie reddy color. And then this one was described as a chocolate cherry. This is called All Access. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a cherry red vibe. So, que calor, brash, and all access. These are the ones that I got. Very nice. They're not really similar to Rare Beauty in the sense that they're not like as pigmented. Imagine you're at a dinner party and someone asks what shade of blush you're wearing. Yes, that is correct. Kiki Blaze is explaining the Afterglow liquid blush was like a sheer watercolor effect. These new ones are pigmented and set down. That is exactly right. This is going to give you pigment. Those other ones, they were so sheer. I don't, they weren't for everybody. They had like a dewy finish. Cuz remember, those came out during like our clean girl era. And that's what was popular at the time, was like the dewy blush, the dewy liquid blush. Now we're getting dewy blush sticks. Oh, brash, says Me Too. Roxy, I would be like, oh my God, is that Que Calor by NARS? I do that with fragrance. Like a friend of mine wears Alien by Mugler, and that's one of my favorite fragrances. And that's like what I wore all through college. And like I'll smell it and I'm like, is somebody wearing Alien by Mugler? Are you wearing this, and that? Or sometimes I just smell something that is really familiar to me. And I'm like, what is that phrase? I'll ask people like, what is your perfume? Sherry says, I love the formula and the colors just don't last. That's too bad. I know the formula is nice. Carrie says, ooh, I love the darkest one. I know. I feel bad for Sherry too. Karen says, I like chocolate cherry. I know. I haven't used that one yet. I need to use this one. Maybe I'll use this one tomorrow with my Mature Beauty eyeliners. Yes, they are very easy to blend. Very easy to blend. Janet says, I love the shopping with mom in Paris. I'm so glad. I wonder if Marc Jacobs had a bad batch of liners. I see so many people struggling and others not so much. I mean, it's totally possible. If it's possible with liners, you want to make sure they cannot be exposed to air. You want to make sure that the liner has a very, tight fit here. Otherwise, it's going to dry out. So it could be that some of them got dried out. Am I including my new fragrances in my video roundup video? I'm going to put the fragrances in the members video, but I'm also going to put the fragrances in my monthly favorites because they're monthly favorites. So either way, you all will hear about them because I know you want to know. No, they're not dried out. They're super creamy. Oh. So, some people say they break easily. Interesting. Well, they're very soft. Like that happens with my Victoria Beckham ones too. Sometimes they do break off if I'm a little too gung-ho, I am going to load up the Instagram because so many of you guys, you want to talk about the Gucci palette. So we got to put that up and chat about that. I did link it in the shopping guide if you guys want to take a look at it on your own. All right. What do you guys think of this palette? Pass or YASS? This is the Flora Eye palette in Sunset Orchid. Features 10 shades that range from soft neutrals to intense tones in matte, satin, and shimmery finishes. $75. I'm going to put a little poll up. Pass says all that jazz. Pass says Stephanie.
It's going to be a no for me, dog.
All right, let's vote because I want to know what you guys think. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired out today. And just let me know, do you like this or not? Like would you use this? Would you buy it? Like, if you had a little bit more, if you had $75 lying around, is this what you would buy? Do you like this? Because I know some people, they're going to be like, I like it, but I'm not going to buy it. So let me know, do you like it? I think it's pretty, but honestly, guys, like, I don't care about this palette. It's a pass. I do kind of like how they have some neutrals. I like the look of that dusty mauve. I like that they have olive green in there. And I like they have this like icy blue topper, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how that would look with the other colors, but I mean, I can very much visualize the different looks that you can get from this. It has a nice balance of shades and formulas. So, I mean, I think this is a nice palette. It's just like, I don't know, there's something about it that doesn't excite me. It could be because I don't have any other eyeshadows from Gucci. The other ones that they did, I didn't like the look of them. So I don't know. Is the formula any good? MC Kineb says, I love Gucci overall, but I don't care enough about this palette. Michelle says, I love the colors, especially the olive green. Yeah, I do like the olive green, and the mauve is nice. I like the 4 shades to the right, says Karen. That minty shade looks cool. It does indeed. It does indeed. Karen says, I like it because it seems like a good everyday palette. Yes, so Susanna says it should be part of the permanent line and they should release more interesting and trendy colors seasonally. That would make way too much sense. That would make way too much sense. No, I agree. Like, just come out with a solid line and then come out with trendy seasonal colors. Like, it's not that hard. I don't like how they do all these like seasonal rando things. Krista says brown, brown, and more brown. There is a lot of brown, but they got a little something something in there. I do kind of like that they like kept it kind of tame, but they added a couple nuanced shades in there. VM Singh says that I'm obsessed with this packaging. I have everything in this packaging so far. I love that for you. You have like a little collection. Justine says that she has the first 2 Gucci palettes. So how is the formula? Let us know. because some people are asking about the formula and I cannot assist. Gucci eyeshadows are hit or miss. Mika says, I don't wear eyeshadow, but if I did, this would be exactly what I would buy. Oh, has this caught your eye? Let me see. Oh, okay. So we've got 68% pass and 32% yes. That's actually like pretty good, all things considered. That's like a lot of yeses. This is a pass for me. I definitely would say wait for a review on this one. I'm curious if this will be in store to see. $75, I mean, for a big palette, that's not that bad, right? Yeah, a lot of you guys are kind of like, nah, it's all right. Karen says this is the first Gucci eye palette that has my attention. Excuse me. Sarah says, I bought it, should be here tomorrow. Sarah, are you going to do a review? Are you going to make a video? Because, guys, make sure you subscribe to Revamp and Radiate because she posts Get Ready With Me's and reviews as well. Maybe she'll do a review for us. Hey New says that Gucci should do a quad instead of palettes. Well, they did do quads, but I don't know if they perform well. Lauren says it's pretty in theory, but less so in real life. Pink Sparkle, you didn't know that she had a channel. Well, you better go subscribe to your friend. Revamp and Radiate Sarah. Okay, she said it would be my pleasure, lol. Okay, so stay tuned, everybody. I'm going to watch the review. No pressure. Yeah, no pressure. Everyone's like, yeah, she's getting it in soon. She already ordered it. Oh, VM Singh says the color story reminds me of the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette from back in the day. That's interesting. Yes, our beauty bestie. Yes. Isn't Too Faced relaunching that palette, by the way? We need a link to Revamp page. Okay, yes. I will post it. Here we go. I found like the wrong channel at first. I was like, that is not her. Here is her channel so you guys can subscribe. Yeah, Karen says, I actually think a palette for $75 is a reasonable price if the product is fairly good. I'll look for the review. Yeah, I think, yeah, for with this many shades and this nice packaging and it's Gucci, yeah, I don't think that price is too bad in the luxury beauty world. I think it's coming back, Sweet Peach. Yes. Oh, Sarah's close to 1,000 subscribers. Okay, guys, we got to get her to 1,000 subs. Courtney says, I'm so excited for this palette. Did you order it yet? Oh, thank you, Nancy. I am wearing the Kosas Soul Gazer mascara. Yes, especially when you think about what we're paying for single eyeshadows these days. Agreed. Okay, so Courtney B. Lux got hers. What do you have any early thoughts for us? Please share. While you are while you guys are sharing, you guys are all like, where's the Too Faced palette being launched? Would you guys buy the Sweet Peach if it relaunched? I don't think I ever had that one. I think my best friend had that one. That's so funny. Whenever I hear about that palette, I think of her. It's also like the perfect color story for her. Sherry, what's your channel link? I think you guys can share links in the chat, right? Justine, subscribe. Karen said Soul Gazer is her favorite. What do you guys want to look at next? I also forgot to mention to you guys that Macy's has a sale, just in case there's anything that you wanted. Thought I would show you real quick. They've got like Clé de Peau powder, Dolce & Gabbana, Dior, the Tom Ford stuff. The Tom Ford highlighter, though, the lighter shades, they don't have them. I don't know if they sold out. I did look for you guys, but they don't have those right now. But they've got the bronzers, they've got the palettes, Gucci bronzer, if you want to get the Gucci bronzer, Clé de Peau. Hermes Beauty is also included in here. So just wanted to give you a heads up. The beautiful Dior glass lipstick. So Macy's has a pretty decent amount of luxury beauty. Some of these newer things we've talked about today, they don't have yet. Yeah, Chanel is not included, but I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. Oh, I also posted today. I'll get back to the makeup in a second, guys. But Oleata has given me early access to their sale. So I put the coupon code in the description box. But if you use code Sophia20, you get an extra 20% off their sale here. And so you get early access to it. I am going to be doing a video this week talking about some of like my favorite travel bags and stuff, but they have other things in here like everyday bags. The Anchor bag is a really cute one. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because you're not going to see it on the site, but Sophia 20 gets you extra 20% off the sale. So I'm just letting you know. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. All right, what do we want to talk about next? Oh, do you guys want to talk about the Violette blushes? Because I can swatch those. So I'm on Amit Beauty Talk right now. And these are the ones she got. Okay, she got similar ones to me. I have this one. I got that one. This one I did not get, the bright red. Minnie, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Hold on, I gotta see the chat. Okay, you guys want to see the blushes? Yes, lots of good stuff on sale. Love my anchor bag. The Nitu has the black anchor bag with the silver hardware, and it's so cute. Oh, yes, Blue Mercury has a sale. Thank you for reminding us, Stretty. And the Victoria Beckham perfumes are included. Thank you for letting us know. Do synthetic brushes not work well with the Tom Ford eyeshadows? No, they should. You can use synthetic brushes. Yeah. Why not? Which Tom Ford? Which formula? What can I tell you about the Nordstrom anniversary sale? Well, the dates are posted. That's all I know, unfortunately. That's all I know. Karen, every time I hear about Soul Gazer, I think, damn, it should be in brown. I know it should be in brown. Minnie says, I don't like Macy's website. Neither do I. I hate it. I agree with you. The design makes no sense. It defies like everything I know to be true about conversion funnel design. Like, why is the brows all the way at the bottom? It makes no sense. What is Sherry's channel? Sherry, what is your channel? So we can share it. And Courtney B. Lux, I'll share the links. Courtney B. Lux, YouTube. Here she is. Oh my gosh, I need to, I didn't even know you had a channel. I'm going to subscribe. Okay, she reviews so many good things. She reviewed Marc Jacobs. She reviewed Natasha Nona Tan palette. She reviewed the Violette blushes, Mature Beauty. She's got all the stuff. Okay, so here's Courtney B. Oh no, Macy sent you the wrong Dior lip. Well, at least your Dior lip didn't come all gross and as a tester, like what happened to me when I got my Sephora order. Yeah, Minnie needs a snack. I need a snack. Oh, Francine, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. She said, I loved your shopping vlog videos in handbag haul. Great to see your mom again. Thank you so much. It's really fun for me to like edit the videos too, or, you know, I have editors edit the videos, but it's a collaboration. It's like actually entertaining for me to watch the vlogs as opposed to just watching like myself talk all the time. Um Macy's website is so bad, like occasionally rage inducing. I know. I'm trying to find. Okay, Sherry, her channel is her name. Okay. Sherry Morgan. And then I promise I'm getting to the blushes. There she is. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so here are the 3 blushes that I got. lip gloss fell off my desk. Okay. This is the one that I wear the most. This is Latte Praline. They have kind of like a vanilla scent. Like, they smell like this stuff that's called like vanilla from, like, it's a Greek dessert. Like, it's just called vanilla. And it's this like gooey substance. It's hard to explain, but it smells like this thing I used to eat when I was little. So that is the praline shade, the Latte Praline. Isn't that pretty? It's like such a nice nude. Then we have, I'm going to do this one next. This is the Rose Fume. This one's super pretty. It's just like a pinky rose. And then this one is Ambre Rouge Fume. This is such a beautiful reddish brown, like a bronzer. I like these better than the sticks that she has. So that's that last one. I like these better than the blush sticks. Her blush sticks, they just have a very like light silicone-y feel. Like it's just like there's not a lot of substance to them. I find that like they don't melt into the skin as much. So I prefer, I actively like these and I don't really like the sticks. But those are the shades. They sent these to me in PR, just so you know. And I really like these. So these are, so here's something you need to know about the eyeshadows versus the blushes. The eyeshadows are like squishy texture, you know, like they are creamy, but they're like bouncy. The blushes are not. The blushes are not. They start off as a cream, and then they kind of, as they melt into the skin, they set down like a powder. They have a decent amount of like slip to them, but it's a velvety slip as opposed to an oily slip. So here you can kind of see, I'm pressing my finger in and see it's just like a cream. It's like cold butter. I'm going to try and fix it there, but you know, it feels like a stick of butter as opposed to something squishy and bouncy. But I think the effect when they go on the face is the same, which is like a very soft, you know, velvety look, suede look on the skin. It's just like the application experience is a little bit different. I would say, you know, I do have a comparison with the Sarah Creole blush in my upcoming Luxe Edit video. And the Sarah Creole ones, they have a bit of like a thinner consistency. They're not as easy to build up. They're not as pigmented and they're not as long lasting. So if you felt like the Sarah Creole ones were a little too sheer or they didn't last as long, I would probably try these. They're very similar to the Prada ones. They're very similar. Yeah. I think the Prada ones are the closest to this. What do I think of the packaging? Is it substantial? Asked Janice. I mean, I like it for like this level of brand. I like it. I mean, sorry, I was like, didn't want to get it all over me. I mean, it's plastic, but I don't know. Like I think it feels similar, like for this price, and it's kind of exactly what I would expect. I do find that it's hard for me to, just because I have several, I wish that they would like put the names bigger. Like I look on the back and I'm like, which one is this? Like I kind of wish they made the package the color of the blush, because I'm just constantly being like, wait, which one? Which one? Because everything is like the same size font and in gold. That's like the one thing that annoys me about it. But yeah, I'm not mad about the packaging. These blush shades speak to me much more than the shadows, says Mandy. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up here. Oh, Courtney B says, I love the purple shade. I know, I didn't pick that one. They let me pick the shades, and I was like, it was hard to choose. Is the purple one good? What do I think of the eyeshadows? Okay, so the eyeshadows I think are very pretty. They will crease a little bit on me. I don't really care. They're very lightweight, and so when they do crease, it's like not super noticeable. I kind of just like blend them in a bit, but they're not going to be as budge proof as like the Merit shadows. Those are going to, those set down and like they do not crease, they do not budge on my eyes. These are like a much softer, creamier consistency, so they do crease a little bit, but I do really like them. Like I have been wearing these quite a bit because they're so soft and easy and quick, and I really like the look. I really like the effect that they give. Like I'm wearing the brown one. I know I'm kind of like washed out now because it's dark outside, but I am wearing the brown one as a base, and it's just like so soft and nice. Yes, that's the one I'm wearing. So Nori says, I only own one eyeshadow from Violet, and it's so gorgeous. Delicate, elegant, great shade. Le au café. Mandy says her fiance is yelling at her in the other room. Honey, you don't need any more products. You're already beautiful. Very sweet, but not going to work. We know we're beautiful. We just like the makeup. Do people ever like look at you weird when they're like, what are your hobbies? Like, what are you into? And you're like, makeup is my hobby. And they're just like, how could makeup be a hobby? Like, they don't really get it. Kiki Blaze says, I'm going to get the orchid color. We enhance. Yes, Pink Sparkle. Yes. OMG, yes, they do not even know most of the brands I mentioned. No, like when I meet people and they're like, oh, so like what brands do you review? And I'll be like, Guerlain. They're like, what? And I'm like, Clé de Peau? No. I'm like, what else do I review? Sisley. They're like, I don't know any of those brands. And I'm like, Chanel? They always know Chanel. Although, like, some people do not know that Chanel has makeup. Like, I was at like an entrepreneur dinner the other day, and some girl was like, Chanel has makeup? And I was like, yeah. And the people that work in the beauty boutique, they're like, no, people come in here and they don't realize that like Chanel has makeup, and they don't realize that like I don't know what they think, and like obviously it's very expensive for makeup. We all know that. But they're like, "Oh my gosh, I can afford this." And I'm like, "Well, They're like, yeah, it's like a lipstick. I don't know, guys, but apparently that happens. How do they not know? Yes, I know. How do they not know? People just don't know. They don't know. It's not mainstream. These are not mainstream conversations. These are niche conversations. Pink Sparkle said, I've helped people get into Tatcha. Justine says, I love the violet eyeshadows. They are unique in my collection. Such a good everyday choice. Oh, Danessa Myricks is a love, and they have no idea who she is. Oh my gosh, girl, I have been into a Sephora and been like, do you guys have Danessa Myricks? And they're like, we don't know what that is. I'm like, you work here. I think all hobbies are like that. You can't ever really get it. Lol. I know. I'll say that like vintage shopping is a hobby and like people don't really get it. People will be like, shopping isn't a hobby. And it's like, well, if you're like really into finding specific things or you like treasure hunting, you know what I mean? That's like saying antiquing isn't a hobby, you know? So many subcultures in life. Yes. Nobody understands me. No one understands me except you guys. When I find someone who knows about the Sephora sale, it's like I found a kindred spirit. Yeah, I know. No, a lot of people like don't know when the Sephora, like people don't know about it. They don't know. Hobbies: music, reading, movies, makeup. Those are some good hobbies. I just love my makeup. Too bad if other people think it's shallow. Listen, haters gonna hate. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's my thing. Lots of people collect things. The nice thing about makeup is like you can wear it. So even if you collect it, at least like, I mean, for me, like I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna just like have it, right? I try to wear it. I know. I'm like, you tell my bank account that it's not a hobby. Some tech people would think the same. What? People don't know Python? There's just like so many. It's funny because it's just like I know a lot about a couple of things. And then everything else, like if you ask me some pop culture question, like I have no idea. T was like, my essays at Chanel are shocked and want to know how I have the inside info about future launches before I get them. How do you know about that? That happened to me the other day. I was at Hermes here in Dallas. I don't remember what I was doing there, but I was there and I was talking to my essay and we were like talking about like special orders. And I was like, "Oh, but they don't do ostrich special orders anymore." She's like, "How do you know that?" She's always like, "How do you know these things?" And I'm like, "Social media." Just like read just like, you just read articles, you see people post things. Ostrich not available anymore. Like just neat, like niche things. Like that's such like a random thing. But I saw it posted like several times on Hermes accounts that I follow. Ooh, collecting toy trains. Wendy says, I went through so many hobbies and wasted money. This is the first one I've stuck to for like 5+ years. Good for you. Jeannie says, makeup and skincare are my hobbies along with gardening. Those are good. I get upset with friends who go to Sephora without me. Yeah, what are they doing without their beauty bestie? I had to tell the salespeople at my local Sephora that Marc Jacobs was launching and that Natasha Denona has a new palette called Tan. See, you are informing them. You should be you should train the salespeople. Hi, 20 ounces of sunshine. Welcome. Lindsay Joe says, I just got a text and one of my work friends who's on vacay got all of the girls she's with hooked on Elemis cleansing balm and House of Beau. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's very like word of mouth. I love, like, if I'm like visiting a friend or something, I love to be like, ooh, what's in your makeup bag? Like, what's in your normal person makeup bag? I'm like, show me what you got. Or my friend will be like, look what I got. It'll be like a new Natasha Denona palette. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like makeup. Our worlds collide. Anything is a hobby. It's an outlet for creativity. Yes, it's the same mentality when you're a fan of sports, music, or makeup. Yeah, sometimes when it's like a like female leaning interest, it's like I don't know, like maybe people think it's like shallow or whatever. But yeah, it's just like you can't say that like makeup isn't a hobby if like watching sports is a hobby, right? Like you're just watching it. But it is a hobby because you're like because there's a community around it, right? Like you might be like watching the recaps or you're like talking to your friends about it or you're like on social media like commenting on posts and people share what they think like it's, different communities. We just packed ready for moving and most of the boxes are makeup and beauty related. Where are you moving to? I even dream about makeup, says Pink Sparkle. Courtney B says, I got a hot pink ostrich Michael Kors bag when I was like 15, and I thought it was the hottest thing since sliced bread. Me too, girl. I didn't have that bag, but I had a Michael Kors bag, and I loved my Michael Kors bags. I still have one of my Michael Kors bags because it was like my little going out bag for so many years, and I was like in college. And it's so well loved. Like I can't get rid of it. I just keep it for the memories. Rachel says, I also collect recipes, really good ones. Sophia, I'm putting together some good Greek recipes. Ooh, you got to share them with us. You guys have some good hobbies. I'm just scanning through here. Oh, there's going to be some items going 50% off tomorrow at Sephora. Sephora sale is like my Super Bowl. Mandy, I tell everybody, like people who like don't know what I do, Like I'm trying to explain to them why I'm like busy that week. I'm like, Sephora sale is my Super Bowl and Black Friday is my Olympics. I love, love, love seeing a normal person's makeup bag. It is like, it's just so wholesome. Even like my sister's makeup bag, which is mostly just full of stuff that I gave her. Some of you guys love cottage core dresses. I have noticed that that kind of aesthetic is very in, like that Doen kind of look, right? Do you guys want to talk about the Victoria Beckham Beauty blushes? Because I'm kind of curious about those. Are there any new releases you guys want to talk about? Because I know I know I swatched a lot of things IRL here. Yes, says Clarissa. I just got to get back to my tab. I know Amit posted these. Here we go. Okay, so these are the mini. Minnie is sitting in the corner next to her bowl and she's loudly licking her lips. I heard you. I'm almost done. You can wait 10 minutes. She's like blinking at me and like licking her lips. She's hungry. Okay, so these are the new Blush Stylist Blendable Blush Stick in 5 shades. We have Fresco, a peachy coral pink, Rosa, a classic rose, Sienna, a warm terracotta clay, Fiore, a bright bold pink, and Rubino, a deep bold berry. So what it is, these are $40 each. They're available now. An intuitive, an intuitive, narrow shape inspired by the cult-loved contour stylist and made for versatility, creativity, and control like never before. The Slim Precision Blush is an ultra slim stylus designed for targeted, intuitive application that's never overdone. I love how they say that these are so intuitive, and I'm literally like, what the heck are these? Why are they so skinny? Like, they don't seem intuitive to me at all. So, this is the peachy coral pink. That's the rose. Love the colors. Ooh, terracotta clay. You know, I like that one. This is the bright, bold pink, and this is the deep, bold berry. So these are really beautiful. So, like, what is the deal with these? She already has cream blushes. Like, what? Made for versatility, creativity, and control. Control of what? Because the other blushes are pretty narrow as well. Oh, they discontinued them? Why did they discontinue them? They look the opposite of intuitive. Ah, yes. Thanks, guys. I didn't know that the old ones were gone. So why do you think she did that? Yes, they look like they're for the eyes instead of blush. I wonder if people will attempt to do that and if they are eye safe. We trashed this in the post. Okay, let's read. Yeah, she's getting rid of the like brown packaging. What a smart way to give less product. This is a lip pencil, not a blush. Maybe they're downgrading the packaging in some way. Yes, this reader says it's disappointing as a consumer and makeup lover, $40 for this. Why this look Why this looks like the mini Lisa Eldridge blush sticks for ants. People are laughing. That got 12 likes. Why are all of the color choices the same across the brands? How many bright pink blushes do we need? Can someone please make some more nuanced colors, please? Yes. Everything is like hot pink and berry. I mean, I think Westman Atelier does a good job. Or like Phytosurgeons makes really interesting colors. I think Victoria Beckham Beauty needs to read these comments. This Binks Cat says, ordered, I'll be the guinea pig. That's funny. A lot of people don't like the packaging. So on the Posh Gloss, I think this packaging is very nice. It's like glass. It is super nice. So I'll just let you guys know the the gloss packaging is really good. This person says, I like it. It's very different. It's like for people who don't wear makeup every day, quality over quantity. I don't think I agree with that. Cool, use it 2 times and then it's empty. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I posted on the original post that Amit made because I think that she had to take it down for a couple days and then repost it. But I either sent her a message or I posted this. I was like, I don't even understand. Like, what is this? Like, why is it so small? This person says, maybe if you put them in water, they'll grow and expand. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I gotta catch up here. They're having a laugh. You're like sea monkeys. Yes, I would get the NARS blush. Sherry, thank you so much for the super chat. She did it all for the money. The marketing from these brands is unbelievable. I agree. Like, what is this? You know, these brands, it's like every year they kind of the prices creep up and up. And I think they're just looking for ways, yeah, to cut costs or make higher margin products. I mean, that's what single eyeshadows are, you know? But I'm curious, you know, like, why get rid of the old packaging? Like, is this cheaper? Barbie blush stick for kids. I love the tortoiseshell. It's elegant. I've been told that it's not tortoiseshell. It's like a horn, like some type of horn pattern. So, like, I'm always hesitant to say tortoiseshell, but that's what I want to say. I see you, Minnie. I see you. I see you. Come over here. If they get rid of the tortoiseshell packaging, I'm out. Aw. Yes, I'll stick with Westman Atelier more for the money. Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, the Westman Atelier ones are excellent. And the new Marc Jacobs ones are nice too. Courtney B. Luck says the new Lisa Eldridge blush sticks are good, but I like them better on the lips. I know those were a little controversial. Mandy said, OMG, like sea monkeys? Did I just age myself with that? No, I know what sea monkeys are. That's it. This will forever be known as the sea monkey blush. Exactly, because they think we're dumb. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, some of these brands, like, think about, we were talking about earlier, like, oh, a lot of people don't even know when the Sephora sale is. You know what I mean? Like, I think the general population, like, they don't notice, like, they have no idea that the packaging changed, right? Like, they just see what they see in front of them, and more people are kind of like, yeah, I guess I'll pay for that. Like, this is just, this is just how it is. This is what I'm getting. Like, they don't know that it used to come in tortoiseshell packaging, and maybe they are perfectly happy with this, So I think some brands, they change things because at the end of the day, while they do have core customers that maybe liked the old thing, like, I guess they can maybe get away with the new thing. I don't know. I'm just hypothesizing here. How many grams do you get? Let me look that up. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see here. I don't know if it says. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see this demo? Let me see if I can make this big. There we go. Okay, I'm going to play the demo for you. All right. She's like, I'm going to scribble it on my face. And then she like rubs it in with her fingers. What? She didn't blend it in well. Is this supposed to be like, I don't know, are we going for like a younger customer? I'm so confused. Let's see if there's other ones. She's like rubbing it in like skincare. She's like, oh, I'm gonna scribble a little bit on and like smooth it in. Like, they're not even very pigmented. So like, you'd think they'd be more pigmented because you don't get as much product. It's like a skincare commercial. Here was the other one. I was like mesmerized. It's like, oh, just a little bit, just a little dab. And they're marketing it as something you would put like on the nose. Let's look at the other ones. Notice how they only show it for like 2 seconds. Let's see this. Yeah, this is a pass. I don't want to have to blend anything that's in like a little line like that. Like, when it hits my face, I want it to already be fairly diffused. It's always better. Like, I would put this on the back of my hand, scribble it on, and then I would use a brush to apply. Hope somebody makes a meme. Yeah, that I agree. Simply Swatch says, I don't think that's a type of brand that has as many general customers versus niche. You're right. This is not a NARS, right? It's not like a Fenty Beauty, a Rare Beauty. Maybe it's meant to spot correct patchiness in blush. How old is that child? The models are very beautiful, but yes, they're all very young. It's a pass, says Annika. Thank you. Little dab will do ya. Oh, Lauren said, how old is that child? Seems like travel packaging. Oh, it's $40 for 20% of the product. Is the pigment in the room? Is the blush in the room with us? The heart drawing on the first one is cheesy, says Janet. The hands look so AI. Oh, do you think this is AI? That's the demo? Aw, good night, Courtney B. Lux. Thank you so much for coming. Victoria said that it was her daughter's idea to make the blush the same as the contour stick. Ah, very heartwarming. So convenient. Okay, Magic Dark Star said the packaging is cheaper than the contour stick, but the same size with about 4 grams of product. The packaging is cheaper than the contour stick? Wow. One gram of product versus the old blush sticks is what you guys are saying. Augustina Spotter probably approved it. Okay, class. So what did we learn? Not everyone is made for product development. Her daughter is 15. Good for her daughter. Hope she buys them all. Yes, her daughter is quite young, by the way. She probably should have said that. You're welcome, Carrie. Thank you for coming to the stream today. What a cheap move to blame her kid. Good morning from Germany. Hi, Melina. She is super cute. She is very cute. I would be tempted to try for eyeshadow if I had it. But she has eyeshadow sticks. She has eyeshadow sticks. Yes, maybe targeted to a young audience. But like, I don't know, like this is like the brand, this is for women. Like this brand is sophisticated. You know what I mean? Like there is a market that wants to buy this kind of sophisticated makeup. Like it's the same people that are buying Westman Atelier and Sarah Creole. It's us, you know, like I do think there is a market for that. But she is not at Sephora. So I don't know if that, I do think that she would have, right? She's not at Sephora, right? I do think she would get a lot more, visibility if she were at Sephora. All right, Clarissa says she's going to report back on how wonderful this product is. Sarah said, I love my kids and I think they are so smart. Not sure I would take business advice from them. Lol. I'm glad we looked at the website because this was worth it. The little demos. Yes, maybe this would look nice in a little travel set. My bank account would call me to make sure it's not fraud. Yes, how would this apply on us vintage skinned girlies since our skin isn't so taut? I was thinking the same thing. I was kind of thinking just like, I don't know. There's something about, and it has nothing to do with the model. It's just like watching somebody like draw it on like that. I don't like it. It annoys me because if I did that, I just know it would like eat into my foundation, and then I would have to like do all this work to then blend it. Like I don't like I know what you mean. Excuse me. Yes, lately people are targeting teeny boppers. And I think it's because they don't think about the value of the packaging, the overall product you get. Yes, that's it. I mean, yes, that's why a lot of these brands, yeah, they go after the younger crowd because they're a little bit more, they don't have as much money, but they're not as critical. They're more driven by like what is trending, what their friends have, like what looks cute. They're a little more like frivolous and impulsive. You know what I mean? When I was like 14, I probably would have wanted it. Her brand is in Mecca in Australia. Okay, okay, yeah, that's one of the big retailers. Yes, it would drag and get patchy, and then you would have to blend, blend, blend. I mean, it does seem like these are very kind of like an emollient thing, but I still, yeah, I agree. I don't like having to drag something on my skin. Their answer would be, it's not to wear with foundation. It wasn't intended that way. Yeah, it's for like the young ladies who have perfect skin. Yes, you can see it tugging on this gorgeous young model. Yeah. But Clarissa's going to try it out and she's going to let us know for real. And she'll be honest with us. Hannah reviewed it today and gave it a thumbs down. Good to know. Good night, Karen. Oh, wow. It is 9:19. I am reading what you guys are saying, though. No pressure, Clarissa. She is our soldier who's going to venture into the testing of these products. She's volunteered. Yeah, I would be okay. I would be fine if she just like rebranded the blush sticks. I just think that it doesn't I just think it doesn't make a lot of sense. And if you already know that you received criticism for the contour sticks, I don't know, maybe those contour sticks sell incredibly well. And if that's the case, maybe that's why they did it with the blushes. But I just find it to be the contour sticks make sense to me because if you want to contour your nose or whatever, you would want something small. But like blush sticks should not be that small. Like it just feels strange to me. But what do I know? Okay, friends. I went a little bit over. I wanted to make sure we talked about enough things. I'm glad I had a lot of the stuff you asked about. But let me know what else you want to know about. Like I said, I should be getting the Chantecaille bronzer. That's definitely high up on my list. And most of these products I'm going to have in my Luxe Edit next week. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I had a blast. You guys always entertain me. So I hope that, Clarissa explains it all. I love that, Angela. I hope that you guys had an awesome time. I'm going to see you next week. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. Yes, you're welcome, guys. All right, guys, I will see you next week. I hope you have a really good rest of your night. Thank you for staying up with me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.